Hello, welcome to, or welcome back to, my channel. Today I'm going to be starting a Fallout 76 run. I'm going to do a new character, fresh save. I've got a list of topics that I think I'm going to talk about while I play, but this will probably be multiple episodes if I enjoy it, find myself wanting to come back. This was recommended by one of my friends. I haven't, tried this before, obviously, but we'll see how it goes. Just make a new character here. I've already got 3 characters. My main is 178. I did mainly melee. Melee is pretty fun in this game, although the game's not really meant for melee. So there's a lot of enemies in the game that are kind of long range, and it's annoying. It's annoying to have to run at them. The mutations that you get later in the game are they make up for it a little bit. You can go faster, but melee is strong. Not the best build. So I think I'm gonna go with a energy weapons build for this run, and we'll see how that goes. I've never done it in this game before. Oh, the intro's playing. I gotta be quiet. The intro's playing. They're gonna say the line.
War never changes.
That's the line! That's the line!
1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now.
We're like founding farters.
To Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage.
That was me slapping my knee.
We have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076...
Oh, happy 4th.
300 years after our great nation
I love the
began,
United States of America.
we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76.
That's the name of the game, I think.
This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest.
Oh, he's not getting the best and the brightest, I'll be honest.
The fallout has settled. You must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Good morning, Vault 76.
Good morning.
This
Good morning.
is Overseer.
Hello, good morning.
I hope you all enjoyed the party
All right.
last night, even those who
Party?
may have overindulged and overslept.
I think they're talking about me. I'm gonna make a stinker.
Get up
Oh,
and get out there. We've been locked away long enough.
yeah. I'm gonna make a stinker.
Today,
Is she gonna stop? I'm gonna make a stinker.
it may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76.
Why is there so much dialogue? I'm gonna make a
From every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. but you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest.
There's so much
More
dialogue.
importantly, you'll always be my family.
Trying to find the stinkiest. This I'll probably start with this guy. Let's start with this one. I'm gonna max this guy's sliders. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, so I'll probably just cut to the finished product. This is the saddest man that's ever lived. This is the man who's gonna save Appalachia. What's his name? Mr. Stink. Oh yeah. Let's zoom in there. Hold on. Give me a second here. Maybe I drop the FOV. Maybe that'll make it zoomed. How do I change that? Arrow keys? Yep. That's him. Yep. Yeah, that's him. That's Mr. Stink. Alright. Let's, make sure I pick up... I think there's like a... Yeah. Yeah, it's a holotape. Taking that. Alright. Let's get Mr. Stink out of here. I didn't push that button. I'm nowhere near that button. That's crazy. I like that my hands are clean. That's good. I wash my hands, not my face. Let's get out of here.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility.
Oh, I didn't want to actually talk to you. I just wanted you to say some stuff to me, man.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud.
Free stuff. It's good. I haven't played this intro in a while.
It means I've been gone for
The Overseer has a lot to say.
I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer.
When you get outside,
Wait a minute.
remember your manners. Be
The
nice.
message repeats in 24 hours.
Awesome.
System
Outside, survival will be easy with your construction and assembly mobile platform. Some may call them jobs, but I like to think of them as perks.
Yay!
Goodbye! Aloha! Ciao! Arrivederci! Au revoir!
I was supposed to touch computer over here. Whoopsies. Wonder if you can hear me slurping that water in the recording. What is it? Oh, it's camps. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I played this game on launch on the Xbox. On Xbox One. How do I get over there? Played this game on Xbox One. Enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. At launch, it was very buggy, very broken. However, broken games can still be fun. If you don't take them too serious, and you just kind of play them for fun and not to be playing a video game. If you want a good video game, I'm gonna say it, unpopular opinion, if you want a video game that's bug-free, and that you can just kind of expect to be good, don't play a Bethesda game. I know it's blasphemous, but they made Skyrim, but they made Oblivion and Skyrim. Oblivion and Skyrim are filled with bugs that prevent you from being able to experience the content, and that's pretty bad for a video game where it's all about content. Pretty bad.
They grow up so fast.
I'm not gonna pick this because the point of this is to do a fun little playthrough where I just play the game normally, and this feels like cheating. I don't like that this is an option. So I'm not gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick the level 2. And I will be doing intelligence because that's the energy weapon one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the one that starts with a point in intelligence. Also, intelligence, you get XP faster. So I will be leveling up quickly, hopefully. It'll take until like level 5 to get a laser weapon. Until then, I'm just gonna kind of use whatever, but we're gonna be doing lasers. That's Pennington, isn't it? I love leveling up.
Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Yeah, man, I'll do that. Uh-huh. Can I can't just tell them I'm gonna do it.
They appear to have some vested... One seemed...
Yeah. What yapping?
Here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to
That's
say
so.
it, but it's the truth.
Have you seen me, man? Do you know what I look like? You shouldn't have any faith that I'll be able to do anything.
I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, but very recently it seems
My hands are clean, which has the implication that I know how to bathe, but my face is disgusting, and that should frighten you.
It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
Maybe you're a robot and you can't see, but you got 3 big old eyes. You're only using 2 of them right now, but you got 3 of them.
Well,
Yeah, man, have you seen the Overseer?
well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
She's probably fine.
Oh, do be careful.
Goodbye. I've got a gun. Gun and 500 bullets. Nice. These boxes, I don't really know what they do, other than just give you items. I don't know how it chooses which items to give you. Welcome to the wasteland. Yippee! Welcome to Appalachia. Hell of a place, isn't it? There's a lot of danger and a lot of excitement waiting for you. I got some help when I first stepped into this big, beautiful, irradiated world. I figure you deserve the same. So in that spirit, I built a little box for gift giving, a place for the haves to leave something for the have-nots. If you see something you want, take it. If not, well, you'll survive. Good luck out there. Signed, your friendly neighborhood wastelander. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Can you put things in this box? You can't. Maybe that's how that works then. I don't know. Can I take this? I don't just want to take it. I can't take it. Hey, how's it going?
Whoa!
Wow, it's really dark.
Friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions.
You guys are standing right in the shadow.
Came out of the vault, right?
Sure did. Sure did come out of the vault.
Wait, is the door still open?
No. They closed that right away. Yeah, you're not getting in.
God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road.
Trust all information you gather at bars.
After you gave him the last of our caps?
Surely
He
inebriated
said
folk
that inside that vault is the, you know,
are
where
trustworthy.
the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
Yeah, I'll play as an asshole.
Wait,
I'll be a little bastard. Be a little stinky bastard.
He's jerking you around, Lacey. Face it. We got scammed.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has
I
to
think they should go gamble.
We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Look, thanks for whatever. Now, unless there was something you needed. They didn't give you a weapon?
I do
Guess
have a
got something
gun,
I could spare.
but free stuff is free stuff. Give me a machete. Nice.
I certainly could.
I really
But you
don't
decided to
care
yank
what
our chains,
they have
I'm
to
gonna
say.
No.
Alright, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
It would have been cool. Would have been cool if I could. Bad game. 0 out of 10. Literally unplayable. Let's check this Wayward out. I heard a gunshot. That wasn't me. I don't know what that was. I want my energy weapon, and I want it now. Ow. They never stood a chance. I should not be picking stuff up as much as I'm doing. I don't actually know what the level requirement for a laser weapon is, so we'll see. It's probably level 5, but guess I'll find out soon enough. Free ammo, free gun. Away, hell yeah. Gunpowder. I don't actually know if a flare gun does damage. I've never used one, so for the funny, let's go ahead and use it. I'll just start hotkeying stuff because I don't have anything, and I'll probably end up using it at some point. Alright. Hi, Mr. Ghoulie. 8 damage. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Hey. Let's be nice. Let's be nice, okay? Settle down. Beaver. Oh, that's the flare. Right. It's like, what is that glow? Gonna be a lot of walking, so I'm probably gonna cut most of this out, unless I find something interesting.
I need a drink after this. It's just about time to eat.
I found something interesting.
I haven't hit rock bottom yet. But just you wait.
Oh, I can help you get there, buddy. I'm good at that. Oh, wait, can I not use this? I'm not the appropriate level, what the heck? I can help you get to rock bottom, man. It's right down the hill that way. I'll just be taking all your stuff, thank you. Piece of armor for me? You shouldn't have. Oh, it's the exact same as what I already have. Never mind, you should have. So I guess the first thing I'll talk about while I'm walking here is, radios and soundtracks in games. I don't think that I would, you know, suffer any negative consequences from using music that's copyrighted in my videos currently, because, you know, who's gonna report me? I guess the AI does that, or whatever, for YouTube, but, you know, it's not like I'm making money off the video anyways. I just want to get in the habit of not having stuff that I shouldn't in content that I'm making. Just out of the, you know, not wanting to get banned or have, you know, issues uploading things. So the music's not on, but music in video games is extremely important, and I think a game like Fallout, specifically a game, Fallout, has probably the best relationship with music out of any game that I've played. I mean, Halo's got pretty good music. I'd say Fallout's got the best relationship with licensed music. Music that was not made for the game. Because every Fallout game you play has the radio in the Pip-Boy. Mine's turned off right now. But this radio station here, Appalachia Radio, has some absolute jams on it. You got stuff like you know, Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition. You got stuff like Wouldn't It Be Nice? You got stuff like, is Butcher Pete in this game? It might be. You got Mr. 5x5. There's just a whole list of songs. I think it's like 30 songs or something that they put in the game. They bought the license to and they put in the game. And, you know, the game's a lot of wandering. You're kind of just wandering the wasteland. The map's huge. You know, you got a real big map. I've gone from here to here in all this time. Pretty large map. You need something to listen to, or you're just not going to have a great time. I'm talking to myself, so that's making it a little bit better. But if I was just silent, I probably wouldn't want to play the game if there wasn't a radio. But there is a radio, and that kind of lets you just vibe. And, you know, not have to worry about being bored. Just listening to some good tunes from, like, the mid-20th century. To even earlier, I think Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition is like, I don't know, 30s? Maybe 40s? I guess still mid-20th century. Either way, good music. Fun game. They go pretty well together. I don't think Fallout would be Fallout without the soundtrack. I mean, New Vegas, I think a lot of its popularity came from the Big Iron meme. Like, you know, the Gunfighter Ballads and Trail Songs, or whatever the album's called by Marty Robbins. I think that's Marty Robbins. I don't think New Vegas would have been as culturally significant without the music in New Vegas. It kind of needs it. The importance of music in games is just there. You kind of need it in a video game. That's even without the licensed music part. Like, this game still has a soundtrack that you can listen to. I think I have it disabled, but that one's not copyright, so I'll turn it back on. Yeah, there's a little ominous soundtrack that goes in the background. It kind of matches the vibe of just wandering. That's exactly what you do for most of the game, is just wander. You just get big music swells out of nowhere. I understand how teams work. They didn't have that when the game first came out. Well, they had teams. They didn't have, like, team-based interiors.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where
Alright.
treasure is right now.
Alright, it's getting real violent in here.
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you?
I'm Mr. Stink, that's who I am.
Don't shoot the fool! He's with us!
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now I'm
He doesn't have a head
home to
anymore.
Have a drink and play nice. I've had
It's all over the floor.
At me more than enough for one day.
I'm playing real nice. I'm Mr.
Well,
Stink.
not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
Looking for the Overseer.
Huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for.
About 6 years
I'm
out of
happy to
date,
hand
I
it
think.
over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
Sure thing. I don't like how her face is lighted right now.
That boy you put down.
His eyebrow curve
He's not
is
the first of his crew to roll in
a little bit concerning. I like money, so I'm in, I think. I don't think she has muscle. This guy's here. You know, having played the game before. There's never anyone else in this bar. It's empty.
How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
I'd tell them, hey, I'm Mr. Stink. And I'm gonna stink you up real good.
Well, aren't you a smart cookie? Just give me 1 second.
Whoa. No need to punch that plate, alright? Who was it, attacking you? Someone drop an acorn?
They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
They sure did.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey,
Rigby?
I'm not bragging or anything, but I've
They say
got some
Laurel?
tips
Is
that cover
that Yanny over there?
subject.
Is that Green Needle?
Oh, Mort, not the tapes.
Is that Brainstorm over there?
Find yourself wanting a refresher?
Is that
Talk to Mort.
black with blue stripes dress over there?
Need materials. You ready to get this show on the road?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Hot dog. Just make sure once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone.
Mr. Stink can send a message. Thanks for the 15 caps.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people.
I'll probably talk to this guy again later. I'm not gonna bother him. I'm just gonna complete this optional thing. He's got a plan. I'm gonna help him get rich.
The folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge.
Mr. Stink does knowledge.
You folks with your rad-sucking skin can't.
Alright, I'll listen to these tapes. Yep. Nothing.
Some other time then.
Alright, man. Take it easy. Getting out of here. I'm level 3 now. Let's go. You know what? I'll listen to that guy's tapes. Oh, where did he put them? Probably in the hollow. Yeah. Alright, let's listen to the first one.
Son of a...
I will be needing this. This is probably the most important card in the entire game. But I will be putting a point in intelligence, and then grabbing this card. Go ahead and throw that on. Craft a weapon, huh? Yeah, I can do that. My little birthday hat. I'm the birthday girl. That's an energy weapon. So, because I've played this game previously, I have some things that I've unlocked from various different battle passes. Yeah, it's a live service game, so it's got a battle pass. Because of course it does. Every good video game has a battle pass. I don't like live service games very much, guys. I'll be honest with you. I think they're just bad. I think live service games rely very heavily on a healthy player base. And yeah, I mean, you want your game to succeed. You want people to go spend money on your game after launch, because you want to keep making money. Everybody loves money. But what that means is they're incentivized to just do whatever will continue to make them money. And most games have, you know, a battle pass, some skins in the shop. But what they don't really do is do stuff that'll make the game itself better, usually. Sometimes games do. When you have an item shop in your game, do you think the developers are gonna do the easy thing or the hard thing? The easy thing being, you know, making good content that everybody likes and it takes a long time to actually make, but they made it because it would make people want to play their game? Or do you think they would attract people who like spending money and just make the skins in the shop appealing? Like, hey, we got Spider-Man in the game. You can play as Spider-Man now. Because I tend to think that they're just gonna do the easy thing, and it's kind of hard to prove me wrong when the general quality of games, and I'm not talking about like what I find fun, because that's subjective, of course, but the general quality of games has decreased pretty significantly, I would say, in the last few years. What with like buggy launches and cool, alright, thanks, I can change my player icon, awesome. You know, buggy launches and you know, subpar after launch support. You got bugs that stay in a game for months. Sometimes they never leave the game. They just stay in the game for years. Not great quality of game. I'm gonna try and look for a little place to build my house. Try and build it near some flat land. I'm gonna build my little house. Probably like here-ish. I don't know. So, playing solo, like on my main character, I think my house is like here somewhere, like down here. It's a decent spot. It's not very flat though, so it kind of makes it hard to place things. Where you put your house doesn't really make too much of a difference. I guess I just click. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. If you're near water, you can use things like water purifiers, and they'll get you a lot of purified water decent speed. But you can find plans to just get like ground well purifiers, which you can place anywhere. What does matter when you're building though is the general like geography of where you're at. So I don't know if geography is the right word. You don't want to be building on a sheer cliff, because then you're only gonna be able to build on the top of the cliff. And you don't want to build on a too much of an angle, because then it's going to be a pain to place anything, because a lot of objects in this game are very wide, and wide objects are much pickier with their placement than narrow objects. So, you know, you want to have it be kind of flat. I think I might actually build up here. When I first played the game, I think I built like down here somewhere, like right where this guy's camp is probably. And I moved my camp way up here, and it kept getting attacked by enemies that might not be a problem anymore. And then I moved it back down to here, and this is where my camp was for the longest time. But then when I played the game with my girlfriend, we both built our camps over here, which is a lot of flat area here, so it's pretty nice. And yeah, that's pretty much the only places I've ever built a camp, like in the forest. So maybe I'll build somewhere else. Maybe I'll make my camp like down here, because I've never really... They just added this area like this year, a few months ago. So I could build it down there, or I could build it here, or here. Never built camps here. The problem is, tougher enemies are found, like, in these two places. You're gonna get a lot of Scorch Beasts, which are, dragons, pretty much. They're bats, but they function like Skyrim dragons if you've played that game. Most people have played Skyrim. Most people who play video games have played Skyrim at least. You know, this is pretty flat. Maybe I'll put my house right here. If it'll let me. That's my survival tent. I have Fallout First. Fallout First is another thing that is, I'm gonna say not good. I'm gonna say Fallout First is overall not good for existing. However, it's kind of difficult to play the game without it, I'll be honest. It's a bad reality we live in, where you kind of have to do things you don't want to do, and by that I mean get Fallout First. But without it, you're kind of screwed. Like you don't get very much storage in your camp. This thing right here. You don't get very much storage. You get, I think, 1,200 in a box. So I need to build this sign. So I'll go ahead and I'll throw the sign down just to have it. And then I need to have a dog, because I have a dog, so I'm going to put the dog down. This is optional. Now I got a little doggy. You don't get very much storage in, like, the free... Not free, the game is still a game you have to buy, but you don't get very much storage. I keep repeating myself, because I'm, like, getting stuck. You get 1,200 in this little box here, which is a lot. If you're a Fallout player, that might sound like a lot. But if you're a Fallout 76 player, that's almost nothing. Because this box right here is the scrap box, and you put all your scrap in there. And you might be saying, well, scrap, that kind of sounds like garbage, kind of sounds like you wouldn't want it. You need scrap to do everything in this game. You need scrap to build, you need scrap to modify, you need scrap to craft, you need it for everything. So, you'll end up getting a lot of it. Let's take a look at my junk tab. I've got a lot of scrap. Just out of curiosity, I have 0 storage in my box right now. I have a bunch of junk on me right now. Let's go ahead and put all of the junk in the box. I had 18 pounds of junk. And that was just walking around for a few minutes and picking stuff up. That's a lot. That's a lot of junk. That's a lot of weight. So, you take all your junk out of the box. Just spamming my space bar here, trying to grab everything as fast as possible. You take all your junk out of the box, and then you put it in the scrap box, and you might see that the scrap box doesn't have storage. That's because it's unlimited. If you subscribe to Fallout First, you get unlimited storage. That's just how the game works. You get unlimited storage with Fallout First. And you also get unlimited ammo storage. So right now I'm not using 38, and I'm not using 308. I'm just using 45 and 10 mil. Actually, the rifle might be 308. Let me take a look here. I can't even use it yet. 308. Okay. So I'm using 308, and I'm using 10 mil. So I don't need the other ammo types. There's no use in having them. There's a lot of ammo types in this game, and a lot of ammo is very heavy. Mainly explosives, like missiles and mini-nukes. Those are heavy. If you have those in your stash, that's a lot of weight that you're wasting on ammo. So you kinda just a little bit, if you want to play the game for a long time, you kinda need the Fallout First. I don't have enough supplies to start building yet, but that'll be a segment of the video probably. Maybe not this one, but the next one. I gotta go over there right now. I'm gonna teleport over there because actually, hold on.
Hard work. Stay away. This is mine. I found it first.
Be nice to me. All right, don't tell me to stay away. Be nice to me. Anyways, I'm just gonna use the magic of editing and teleport over there, I think. Wow, look at that. I teleported. That's crazy. I'm magically here. That's so sick. I gotta go throw a holotape in the little thingy. Usually there's enemies here. There he is. These guys scorched. So when the game originally came out, there were no NPCs. You just had Scorched, and they were the only, like, humanoid NPC that spoke English. They're not really that coherent, they just kind of make sounds most of the time, but you'll hear, like, you know, some hive mind speak, and they are, I think, a hive mind. The Scorched virus, I think, came from, like, mutated, ore? I think that's what it is. When mines in Appalachia got nuked, it created a virus called the Scorched Plague, I'm pretty sure. And that creates Scorched. And they're just really messed up people. And they don't have memory of the past. Or at least not as much as ghouls do. Ghouls, you know, if you've played Fallout, you know what ghouls are. They're just irradiated people, and they do go feral after long enough, but usually it's like a very long time for the ones that don't immediately go feral. You either immediately go feral, or it takes you a very long time to go feral. Most of the ones in the games don't go feral. They're just regular ghouls, and you can talk to them like Mort. Mort is a ghoul. And I think ghouls are pretty neat. But there were only ferals when the game first came out, because they didn't have an actual story. They had some... They did... They had a story, alright? I'm painting it in a bad light. They had a story. However, the story wasn't really shown to you in the way that the story is shown in other Bethesda games. Like, you don't have a main quest that brings you through the, like, story of people talking to you and you talking back, and that was a problem. That was a really big problem. I don't know why they ever thought it was okay to release a Fallout game where you can't speak to people, but that's how this game released. And if you didn't like the gameplay, you had absolutely no reason to ever play this game. So, a few years down the line, I think it was like 1 or 2 years, they added the Wasteland update. And that brought back people to Appalachia. And now you have things like the Wayward, the bar I was at, and the other buildings in this game that I will find later, where there's just people. They weren't there before. People didn't exist. The game was very bland, as far as the story goes. So now it's gotten better, and having played through the whole main story, it's fine. It's a Fallout story. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and pop in that Overseer's log just to get that quest off my screen.
Overseer's log.
Let's immediately remove the Overseer's log because I don't want to hear the Overseer anymore right now. And we got our first customer. Hey, man. Hi, man. My name's Mr. Stink.
Whoa. You're not Crane. The hell's going on here?
You're right. I'm Mr. Stink.
The Wayward, huh? It might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane.
Hey, the only one who gets my tip is my wife. Little humor for that, man. I could probably kill him. I'm a stinky little guy. You look at me and tell me... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I was wearing a mask. I need to take that off. That's ruining my image. Put my party hat back on. You look at me and you tell me I don't look like I would kill people for fun. Are you kidding me? That's all I have left. Hi. He doesn't get to visit the Wayward, I've decided. Level 154 is teleporting to my camp. Never mind, level 154 is in my camp. Let's talk to him. Hey, man.
Do you want help?
No, I'm good. I just made a fresh character.
Huh?
I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate it, but I'm alright.
Okay. Come out wherever you are.
No, I'm good. I just made this character. I have another one where I've got stuff, so I'm not like an actual new player. I just am a low level right now. I appreciate it though. I'm good. Thank you.
You got stuff on your high level I can buy off of you?
I mean, I don't think so, but I'm not really trying to do that right now. It's just a lot of plans that aren't really that useful to anyone, and I just put them in my camp, so maybe I would have something you don't have, but like, no guns or anything. I don't sell that kind of stuff. So. Alright, you have a good one.
You Crane? This it? Thought you were some...
So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure
That was an interesting interaction.
is. Willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
I'm gonna kill this guy. Doesn't really matter what he says to me, I'm gonna kill this guy.
You what? Sure. Fine. We took over the old...
Alright, had to answer a call. Now I gotta go talk to the woman at the Wayward again. Hey, I forgot to record an outro. This is the end of the video.